Alright, this is the part 2 of my UA two-parter, even though with Ryan's deck it kind of ended up being a part 3-er unintentionally. So, we're having a UA trilogy! Woo! Anyway, it's late, I'm getting tired. Anyway, this is the Fire Fist deck, the UA Fire Fist rather, that I was promising you guys. Let's run through it really quick and do some duels. Alright, pretty much the UA lineup is the same as last time. We got a Playmaker, Blockbacker, Goalkeeper, 2 Slugger, 2 Ace, and 3 Midfielder. Basically, this is like the minimum amount of UAs you'd ever want to run in a deck. Normally you want like maybe 3 of him, and you could go 3 of him, or maybe 2 of him, or something like that. But this is like the bare minimum. You at least want 1 of everybody. And then the Fire Fist part is a Brotherhood of the Fire Fist chicken. You got a Rooster, 2 Spirits, and 2 Leopards. And then we got the 1 Rabbit, because Rabbit still works really, really well with your chain summoning, and you can search him with Tenki, so we left 1 in. 2 of us were spitballing this deck back and forth. Ryan spearheaded this one a little more than I did, because I like the other deck a little better, and I don't have an Invoker, which is really the reason why you'd want to play these 2 guys. And what brings everything together, since I don't own one of these, which is, it's still kind of expensive. It's like 15 bucks for a card. I have no idea why. So I'm playing the Chain Beat engine, which is more, I can make it if I have to, but in real life it's more just to like waste time and tribute and stuff like that. But anyway, after that we got 2 Storm, because we are playing all these continuous and chainable cards. We might as well blow up stuff at the same time. We got Reinforce from the Army at 3, because you absolutely need it. Terraforming again at 3, because you absolutely need it. Then we got 3 Chain Summoning, because this card is a complete blowout. 1 Tenzu, so that we don't waste our normal summon on Fire Fists. 3 Tenkis to get the guys that we want. 2 Power Jersey for a game. This thing is a game stealer. I love this card, and I wish we could run more, but it always clogs up. 3 Stadium, because this card is pretty much absolutely required for the deck to even function. And then we got 3 Reckless Greed and 3 Accumulated Fortune, because we're playing a bunch of chain stuff, so we might as well have our effective 2 sets of Reckless Greed, draw all the cards in the world. Alright, the extra deck's pretty standard. We got a Horse Prince. We try not to go into him too much. He's very good. He lets you kind of keep getting field advantage. Problem is, you can't play UAs after you play him, so you kind of do him to make like a setup play, and then next turn do UA stuff if you have to go into this guy. And then we got Vulcan the Divine, because this card's just still really good. There's no getting around that one. We got a Ragna Zero, because she's good. I mean, I didn't put any bad cards in here. Downard, because we do play rank 3s, and sometimes they're only good for a turn, so we turn them into a less pathetic rank 4 with Downard Magician. Castle, the Sky Blaster Musketeer, because he's really good. Evil Storm Exton Knight. We don't make him very much, because we tend to have a bunch of cards on field, and we have hand advantage and field advantage, but every once in a while you can make them, so you might as well. Laval Chain. Again, he's kind of a setup card. You almost never use him, but if you do, he's there. What you're going to play more is the rank 3s. So we got Acid Golem for a Beast Stick. We got Lion Emperor, again, to keep our hand advantage going. Keep getting like spirits back to our hand, because we want to be able to normal summon them to get this thing back. Nightmare Shark for game. Ghost Trick Elucard for back row. Levier in case something gets banished. Mecha Equip Engineer for we need to buy some time. MX Saber Invoker, because this is pretty much what brings the 2 engines together. He's a rank 3 generic, and you can detach one of the Fire Fists or your Rabbit if you played him to search your midfielder and summon to the field and switch him with one of these. It's really kind of nice. And then Wind Up Zen Mains if you really, really don't know what to do and you just need to buy some time and you need to pop a card. These, like I said, the rank 3s are probably the most useful part of the extra deck. Next, and then for the side deck, it's pretty standard. We just went Ritual Beast and Necro's Hate, because the deck doesn't have a very good matchup against Ritual Beasts. Repetitive Destruction really kills it. With 3 Lancia, 3 Shared Ride, 3 MST, 3 Imperial Iron Wall, and this one is for S-Knights and Star Seraphs, because those are faster rank spam decks, and we need to slow them down. Because you can just keep playing Trivers, and that just really ruins our day. So we play Light Imprisoning Mirror. Alright, that's the deck profile. Let's check out some duels. Alright, first up we have Harpies. Synchro Harpies? Maybe? It's kind of a weird build, but okay. Ryan opens perfect ace. And what is this? Barrier attached to the storm winds. No idea. Whatever. Trying to book a moon, the old wind-up rabbit, eh? Alright, let's see here. So the guy goes into, he's playing the Harpist, which is kind of cool. And he uses the Sparrow's Nest to get Harpist into Harpy Channeler, which is a decent move. But he doesn't overlay for anything. I would have gone into Draco Stack if I was him. I don't know why he did that. So Ryan just starts, you know, clobbering his guys. Ends his turn. With a pretty solid board. I guess this is why, because he wanted to make Leo, but that was a terrible move. Yeah, the guy's in some hot water at the moment. There's like no way. Ryan activates chain summoning just for shits and giggles, I think. Yeah, and the guy quits. Okay, this one is normal pendulums. That's a fun deck. So Ryan sets his 2 Reckless Greed. We figured we would team up. I would do the Chain Beat, he would do the Fire Fist. Mostly because he has an Invoker and I don't. So I was looking to make a deck that didn't really rely on it as much. And then he was like, you know, I still have my old deck too, so we might as well profile that, because that's what he's actually going to be playing, because he doesn't have any of the Fire Fist cards. What are you doing, Ryan? Setting more cards. Alright. Randomness Zero is not a bad card against this deck. Keeping that stadium alive. You gotcha. Now, I don't know why this guy doesn't use Ragna Zero here, but okay. I don't know if he doesn't know this only works on his turn or what, but there's tons of times where he could have just used this to blow these guys up. And then you might as well draw a bunch. Which is why I love Rabbit, and that's why he's still even in the Fire Fist build. And during the battle phase, you can't do anything. So let's just start playing cards, because we have too many in our hand we don't know what to do with. Oh, yeah. This is so much fun. Blockbacker's so much fun against Pendulum Summoning. And he quits. Alright, this one was labeled against Weasels. Oh. Yeah, because the Yusenjus. Ryan doesn't like playing this deck. He's never really liked it. He thinks it's an annoying deck to play against. Which, it is like the new annoying anti-meta deck that everyone dislikes. So I guess I can see it. It's like the new Dark World. They're Tenki brothers at the moment. Goes in that Divine Wind. It's a good card in this deck. Here's Ryan learning the secret of playing against Yusenju. Negate their first effect with Ace. As long as they don't have, what do you call it? Yusenju secret move on board. It really does stop them. Here's Ryan going to that Horse Prince. Just trying to get as many guys on board as possible, I'm assuming. Just doing Firefish shenanigans. What the Firefist do really well is... Oh, look, and it's over. What the Firefist do very, very well is help him maintain hand advantage, which keeps Ace alive. Lets Ace discard stuff that he doesn't care about as much. There's nothing like using Ace to discard your midfielder. That's like the worst feeling in the world. But sometimes he's all you got in your hand. So keeping, you know, like Spirits in the hand with Lineup and stuff like that is just really, really nice. Like I said, the deck doesn't explode as much as the Chain Beat engine does, because it doesn't get chain summoning off as much, but it is very stable. The deck really likes to chug along, and every once in a while it's like it'll play all Fire Fist, or it'll play all UA, or sometimes it'll do stuff like this where it actually gets them going together, and it really reduces the amount of dead hands you get, because you can at least always do something. Would I say it's better than the pure build? No, it's not any worse, it's just different. And I think that's what pretty much this two-parter is kind of showing, that UA is a very splashable engine in some respects because it plays a lot of big beat sticks and has a lot of varied effects. So by tailoring your UAs to whatever engine you're splashing them with, you actually can find yourself, you know, using the UAs to actually boost other engines and give other engines certain things that it lacks. Like, for instance, a main decked Armandes with Slugger, or this little once per turn Herald of Perfection with Perfect Ace. Like, these guys have varied enough effects where, you know, you can do some fun with the deck. And that's really kind of what this two-parter was for. But anyways, if you guys have any other ideas or any other decks you want me to shove UAs into, because, you know, why not? We're waiting for the next format. Or not next format, sorry. The next... the next set. So until then, we're all just kind of tossing about. So, you know, I need deck ideas. So if you guys have anything that you'd like to see me try to make a UA deck out of, I would be glad to. It's a lot of fun. I'm just trying to get this stupid thing to work. But anyway, thanks you guys for watching. And remember, if you don't troll the meta, who will? All right, thanks guys.